morning. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take a moment to silence all electronic devices. As a gentle reminder, all personnel participating in the ceremony should exercise caution to ensure that wings will not be pinned in an aggressive manner that will cause any injury to the soldiers. All pinning ceremonies must be conducted with the utmost respect for the dignity and physical well-being of the graduates. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment, Captain Jonathan Conley.
Hey, good morning. First of all, I want to say welcome to Fort Eustis. Thank you all for coming. I'm Captain Conley, the company manager at UNED, so I have the privilege of leading all the AIT instructors here for Eustis Tangos. So I just want to say thank you for the family that are really attending first today. I know you're supporting a lot of the soldiers and graduates. I don't think they can get to the value and everything you do for them over the last few months with the basic and AIT. So if you lost the next year, I'm sure it's going to support them, whether you attend in person or thank you. To the graduates, congratulations. You all finally finished with your initial entry journey. You're just about to start your career in the Army. You took a oath to become a defend the country since the beginning, so continue to work hard. Obviously, being there is another part of hard work and support. You're going to get real fit for the operating world, and hopefully you try to fly with that helicopter. So congratulations to all those smart and this time, I have the distinct honor to recognize the distinguished honor graduates of those top two performing students in the class. They worked extremely hard to get to this point to stand out amongst their peers. That doesn't go unnoticed. That hard work. So on behalf of Colonel Merced, that's the 128th AVN BDE two graduates. As a teammate striving for fire, and seeing that more than fire, being honest. So this time, we present them with points for their hard work. I'll keep it short. I know you all want to see the graduation and the important part is your soldiers. But please feel free, this graduation is for you. So if you want to move around and take pictures or you need to move somewhere better to meet yourself on, feel free not to stay in the seat. Absolutely thank you all.
Thank you, sir. At this time, we would like to recognize all veterans in attendance and watching online. Thank you for your selfless service and sacrifice in the defense of our nation. Distinguished guests, family members, and friends, on behalf of the 128th Aviation Brigade Command Team, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for 15 Tango classes 041 and 042. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Coltrane and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning. I ask you to join me in prayer. Thank you. Let's pray. Holy God, this morning, as we welcome this new group of soldiers into the aviation family, we give thanks for all of the ways that this journey has challenged them and transformed them. We're grateful for the hard work they have done and the people who have cared for them and supported them along the way. Even as we pause for a moment to celebrate this graduation, we know that these soldiers are preparing for the next chapter in an incredible journey above the best. May you guide each of them here, giving them wisdom and humility. And we ask that you continue to bless our nation and grant us peace. Amen.
Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Please be seated. Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Since its beginning, Fort Eustis has continued a legacy of maintenance training excellence, training active duty, National Guard, Army Reserve soldiers, along with Air Force personnel and international partners. With a lineage that dates back to Operation Just Cause in Panama, the Army redesignated the United States Aviation Logistics School as the 128th Aviation Brigade on February 1st, 2012. Today, the 128th Aviation Brigade trains over 5,500 soldiers annually in every aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 Tango, a UH-60 helicopter repairer, is primarily responsible for the maintenance of the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters. They remove and install aircraft subsystem assemblies such as engines, rotors, gearboxes, transmissions, and mechanical flight controls. Service and lubricate aircraft subsystems, prepare aircraft for inspections and maintenance checks, and diagnose and troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is Staff Sergeant Trent Namack. Please refer to Staff Sergeant Namack's biography in your program to learn more about his selfless service to our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to Staff Sergeant Trent Namack.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, instructors, and most importantly, Class 041 and 042. It is truly an honor to stand before you today. As I look out at this formation, I see a group of dedicated soldiers who have transformed from eager trainees into skilled and disciplined Army aviation professionals. I remember when you first arrived, nervous, uncertain, but look at how far you've come. Your journey has been one of perseverance, determination, and unwavering commitment to excellence. This day marks more than just the completion of your advanced individual training. It signifies the beginning of a lifelong commitment to service, teamwork, and excellence. You are now part of something far greater than yourselves, the backbone of Army aviation. When I served as 11 Bravo infantryman in a scout platoon, the lightest ruck we carried was 90 pounds. I remember we would look up at the Blackhawks flying overhead. I can tell you we had some choice words for those crew chiefs who waved at us as we pushed forward to our objective. Back then it wasn't funny, but today I laugh about it. Your primary instructor, Staff Sergeant Turner, has played a key role in shaping your journey. His leadership and mentorship have extended beyond the classroom. He has been my mentor since the very beginning of my own Army aviation career, and his guidance has shaped me as a non-commissioned officer. He is not my blood, however, Staff Sergeant Turner is my brother. Just recently, Staff Sergeant Turner and I were having a conversation in his driveway about fishing, raising kids, life in general. He messaged me later in the evening and said his wife was laughing at us and asked if all Army guys dressed like that. He thought for a second, and I thought for a second, and realized we were both wearing boots, blue jeans, black t-shirt, and fishing hat. We laughed, but to answer Mrs. Turner's question, do all Army guys dress like that? I say only the cool ones. The friendships formed in training, the battle buddies who have stood beside you through every challenge, these relationships will be your foundation throughout your careers. Some of you have volunteered for an enlisted Green Platoon, striving to become Night Stalkers in the Army's elite 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment. This is no easy goal, but the reward is worth the challenge. I know this personally. I graduated enlisted Green Platoon in 2019 at the age of 35. If this old man can do it, I have full confidence that you can too. Those of you who succeed will set the bar high and accept even greater responsibility. To our international students graduating today, I have no doubt that you will take the knowledge, skills gained here, and apply them within the armies of your respective countries. It has been an honor to train alongside you. As you stand at the threshold of your careers, Know that the road ahead will demand courage, discipline, and an unbreakable spirit. There will be moments of triumph, moments of hardship, and times that test your resilience. But through it all, remember the lessons you've learned here and the bonds you've formed. You're not just individuals, you're a team, a family, standing shoulder to shoulder, ready to take fight. Our mission is clear, to fight and win our nation's wars. Today, you join the ranks of those who carry that mission forward with pride and dedication. Class 041 and 042, congratulations. Stay strong, stay motivated, and always push forward. The future of Army aviation is in your hands, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion. Shake and bake, above the best, born under fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for 15 Tango Class 041 is Private First Class Alexis Maskovich. Private First Class Alexis Maskovich is from Sioux Falls, Dakota, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The distinguished graduate for 15 Tango Class 042 is Private First Class Don Mark Powell. Private First Class Don Mark Powell is from Queens, New York, and will be assigned to the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for 15 Tango Class 042 is Specialist Jonathan Saruzin. Specialist Jonathan Saruzin is from Effingham, Illinois, and will be assigned to the Illinois National Guard. Staff Sergeant Rafael Diaz. Staff Sergeant Rafael Diaz is from Brazil and has served in the Brazilian Army for 13 years. Sergeant Natalia Correa. Sergeant Natalia Correa is from Brazil and has served in the Brazilian Army for 4 years. Sergeant Pedro Nascimento. Sergeant Pedro Nascimento is from Brazil and has served in the Brazilian Army for 10 years. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Sergeant Lucas Sanchez. Sergeant Lucas Sanchez is from Brazil and has served in the Brazilian Army for 6 years. Sergeant Václav Stockholm. Sergeant Václav Stockholm is from Slovakia and has served in the Slovakian Air Force for 20 years. Specialist Timothy Holt, Jr. Specialist Timothy Holt, Jr. is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and will be assigned to 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Private First Class Jonathan Hall. Private First Class Jonathan Hall is from Fayetteville, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private First Class Caleb McCarty. Private First Class Caleb McCarty is from Dundee, Michigan, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private First Class Jason Ultisikan. Private First Class Jason Ultisikan is from Walnut Creek, California, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Second Class Misael Velasquez. Private Second Class Misael Velasquez is from Miami, Florida, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Specialist Abel Gajuki. Specialist Abel Gachuki is from Daytona Beach, Florida, and will be assigned to the 1st Battalion, 111th Aviation Regiment, Florida National Guard. Specialist Caden Whitaker. Specialist Caden Whitaker is from Copperas Cove, Texas, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Private First Class Christopher Trahan. Private First Class Christopher Trahan is from Toledo, Ohio, and will be assigned to the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Private First Class Christian Trujillo. Private First Class Christian Trujillo is from Faribault, Minnesota, and will be assigned to the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, Minnesota National Guard. Private Second Class Wyatt Bickle. Private Second Class Wyatt Bickle is from Forts, Washington, and will be assigned to the 1st Air Cavalry Brigade, Fort Cavazos, Texas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Second Class Vincent Douglas. Private Second Class Vincent Douglas is from Jacksonville, Florida, and will be assigned to the 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Private Second Class Aiden Salcido. Private Second Class Aiden Salcido is from Chandler, Arizona, and will be assigned to the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Private Second Class Gordon Turner. Private Second Class Gordon Turner is from Chino, California, and will be assigned to the 25th Combat Aviation Brigade, Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. Private Jesse Locks. Private Jesse Locks is from Bass, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 2nd Battalion, 135th Aviation Regiment, U.S. Army Reserves. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of the ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to Staff Sergeant Namack. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for his presence and wisdom he has imparted. His words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduate's journey. The team of non-commissioned officers who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to the 1st Battalion, 222nd Aviation Regiment, and the 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior tasks and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeants and instructors for today, graduating class are Drill Sergeant Joseph Gonzalez, Staff Sergeant Jarrell Turner, Staff Sergeant Alexander Miller. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation song and the Army song. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and the Soldier's Creed. Family and friends, please be seated.
Aviation Mechanics Creed.
Knowing full well the safety and lives of others are dependent upon my skill
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending. Above the best, born under fire.